Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.tv.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for today, Friday, December 8th, 2023. I am Beverly Telesford. In the headlines, Save the Camahan Park Committee member welcomes the merging of Camahan Park and Rivera site to create Grenada's National Park. Passport holders satisfied with government's decision to extend the lifespan for adult passports from 5 to 10 years. And Woburn resident Johanse Charles charged upgraded to capital murder in connection with the Egmont shooting. Regionally, oil companies operating in Essequibo urged to ignore Venezuela's ultimatum. Internationally, Middle East foreign ministers set to meet Blinken. And in sports, international cricket returns to Grenada. The details right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening, this is GBN's News at 7. The many unanswered questions, discussions and debates in recent years regarding the ownership of the Rivera site at Grandance have been answered. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell not only spoke to the Rivera site ownership, but plans to merge the site with Camahan Park to create Grenada's National Park. Chrislina John has tonight's top story.
Well, the first thing I would say that I'm glad to see in Grenada that we have reached a stage where we have a government leadership that is smart, working intelligently, and a bit of civility has returned to Grenadian politics. And therefore, on behalf of my colleagues, we haven't met since, but I would think for all of us, we are joyful that the park, according to what we heard in the budget, will become a part of the Grenadian treasure.
Ray Roberts, former chairperson of the Camahan Park Committee, speaking to GBN following the Prime Minister's pronouncement during his contribution to the 2024 budget on Friday. He said that the Camahan Park and Rivera site will remain for the people of Grenada. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, in support of the $1.6 billion 2024 budget, said the 2 properties will be made into a national park.
Mr. Speaker, we have also agreed. Now, Mr. Suwari, via another company, was also given a lease, thankfully, by the former administration for the site known as the Rivera site. The Rivera site is the site that is located, if you're facing Camahan Park, to the right of Camahan Park. It's called Rivera because there used to be a hotel there called Rivera, owned and operated by the Nayaks. The site has been leased to another company affiliated with Mr. Naguib. We have agreed, Mr. Speaker, as part of this deal with Koanabe, that this site will be handed back to the people and government of Grenada. We will not sell, dispose, or lease Camahan Park. We will expand the entire area, Mr. Speaker, including the 5 acres that is now Rivera site, and make the entire thing into a national park for the benefit and people of Grenada.
This new plan, as explained by Prime Minister Mitchell, is in connection with a deal close to completion involving the multi-million-dollar citizenship by investment Kempton Kawana Hotel project, soon to be owned by business tycoon Naquib Suarez.
We have been in discussions with a company called Joy de Caribbees. It's French, or JDC. The company is owned by Mr. Naguib Sawari. Mr. Naguib Sawari is the principal owner of the Silver Sands Hotel. We are not the hype. We are conducting no negotiations in secret. And we've agreed in principle, Mr. Speaker, that once we sign off, and I believe the Attorney General is here and we are almost there, that we will lease the site, Mr. Speaker, not sell it. That we will lease the site for $8 million US. That we will grant approval for the project to continue as a CBI project, and for construction to be completed within 36 months of the signing of the deal.
The new National Party administration, led by Dr. Keith Mitchell, had indicated during the 2016 budget that the Rivera Hotel was being designed and that during that design phase, the investors agreed to construct a new Camohan Park nearby. However, this quickly sparked public outcry. Robert remembered those who championed the cause to save the park.
Easy to see that we were stunned after the 2013 elections that the government was so uncivil that they would want to sell Camohan Park for a hotel. I mean, we have so much monstrosities on Grandans Beach, and it's not lending to the beauty of Grandans. It's taken away from the beauty of Grenada. So when we heard it, there was a forum at the Trade Center, and wisely, there were some students from Convent. It was their concept, their idea, that we should form a committee and champion that this thing remains in the hands of Grenadians. So I want to remember those young ladies from Convent, intelligent, smart. They were smarter than the government then. And
Christina John, GBN News.
Many Grenadians are happy with government's move to adjust the passport validity from 5 years to 10 years. Rena Perry-Thomas spoke with people who shared their thoughts on this pending change that takes effect in 2024.
Persons renewing their passport in 2024 and beyond will have a 10-year expiry date going forward. On August 4th, 2006, Grenada issued its G-Series non-biometric passport with a 5-year expiry date in accordance to Grenada's Citizenship Act 1976. This will now change, according to Minister for Finance Dennis Cornwell in the House of Parliament on Monday, during his 2024 budget presentation.
For citizens 18 years and over, passport will now be issued for 10 years, and for citizens under 10 years for 5 years. Mr. Speaker, this policy seeks to increase the security of our passport, while at the same time making it less cumbersome and frequent for passport renewal.
Mr. Speaker, as was announced by the Minister for Finance, several Grenadians have complained about the need to have to renew their passport every 5 years. There seems to have been no clear policy perspective as to why the change from 10 to 5 years was made. And Mr. Speaker, we've taken the decision to ensure that the passports go back to 10 years. We have, the only exception we've made is for people 18 and under, for obvious reasons. Your physical features tend to change between you being a baby and perhaps preteen and then during the teenage years. So say for that, the passport will be issued for 10 years, Mr. Speaker.
So what do the holders of Grenadian passport think about the additional 5 years? Here is what they have to say.
Well, I mean, that's very good. So instead of you having to come on a regular basis, to renew your passport every 5 years, it gives you more time, to travel and explore a bit, and less of a worry.
10 years from 5 years is 5 years, and the next is 10 years. So it's the next 5 more years. So it's good.
Oh, Oh, that's a great improvement. That's that's really good. They're really moving on up, and moving from 5 years to 10 years, it is a blessing, a true blessing, you know. So I don't have to run and get my passport in 5 years. Now I can keep it, you know, a longer time. I appreciate that. I appreciate what the government is doing. Keep on doing what you're doing.
Well, I am very happy because right now I need to renew, and I'm going to wait until next year because my visa is 10 years, and having 10 years and every 5 years you have to pay $250. It's a kind of lot out of the pocket. So I'm very happy that they decided to bring it back to how it was originally.
I am in support of it, and I do appreciate that. And I also would like to congratulate the government on that move, because it is not easy for me every 5 years to come for a passport for another 5 years, and it helps me as a Grenadian who applies for visas, Canada and America, because usually they would give you, especially the Canadians, give you a visa based on the amount of years you have in your passport. So that would enhance me to get a 10-year visa rather than a 5-year visa. So congratulate to the government moving forward.
Also in the new year, the NDC-led government hopes to digitize the passport application process to continue their paperless drive within the public sector. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Following a 3-year hiatus, the 25th Sir Arthur Lewis Memorial Lecture 2023 was held this year as part of the ECCB's 40th anniversary celebrations under the theme ECCB at 40, a year of reflection, celebration and implementation. More in this Christina John report.
The late Sir Arthur Lewis, whose legacy as a founding father of development in economics made an indelible impact on the work, culture and philosophy of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, the ECCB. Keynote speaker at the 25th Sir Arthur Lewis Memorial Lecture, Dr. Ian Golden, Oxford University Professor of Globalization and Development, addressed the important theme of delocalization, implications and imperatives of emerging markets and small states.
It's a time of extraordinary change, and as we think about the challenges facing the world, we can take inspiration from Sir Arthur Lewis. A humble person from this region who became a giant. He became a giant in the realm of ideas, but much more than ideas. He was an inspiration in terms of how one transforms ideas into action, into policy. And I feel very humbled by being able to talk about some of his legacy, but also to have been able to take advantage of the role model he presented.
Dr. Golden describes Sir Arthur Lewis as an inspiration, someone from whom much was thought and learned, making extraordinary breakthroughs throughout his career. Sir Arthur was the first black lecturer, first black student at the London School of Economics, and the first recognized professor of color in Britain.
He wanted a world free of poverty. He wanted a world in which people would be seen and be able to realize their capabilities. A world where everyone could realize their potential. And the ideas he developed from a very young age were all about that.
Dr. Golden recognized how globalization has, in one way or another, connected people the world over, highlighting some of the aspects of globalization.
Now, globalization is a much abused word. Everyone has their own notion of what it means. For me, it means flows across national borders, whatever the flows are. Flows of trade, of things, flows of ideas, flows of investment, flows of digital on the World Wide Web, good and bad. This has been the best thing that has ever happened in the history of humanity. More people have escaped poverty more quickly than at any time in history. And remarkable changes, not least the changes that have democratized South Africa and ended apartheid, occurred in many, many places. Military dictatorships across Latin America and Africa and Eastern Europe fell. We've seen more people lifted out of poverty more quickly than ever in history. Life expectancy has improved more quickly. And the answer is because while globalization has been the most positive thing that's happened, it is also terrifyingly dangerous. It is good, bad, and ugly.
The ECCB has held the Sir Arthur Lewis Memorial Lecture every year since 14th November 1996 up to the 6th November 2019. Christina John, GBN News.
In more news, Grenada is represented by 14 finalists in 6 of 10 categories of the 2023 USA Today's 10 Best Readers' Choice Award. The annual event highlights the best of the best in contests covering categories such as destinations, food and drink, hotels, and things to do. Nominees in all categories are chosen editorially by a panel of experts. Christine Noel Hosford, sales director to the U.S. market within the Grenada Tourism Authority, says this is yet another proud moment for the island.
The Grenada Tourism Authority is happy to report that Grenada has been nominated in 14 categories for the USA Today 2024 10 Best Readers' Choice Awards. We have received nominations in the following categories: Best Caribbean Beach, Best All-Inclusive Caribbean Resort, Best Caribbean Beach Bar, Best Caribbean Resort, Best Caribbean Rums, and Best Restaurant in the Caribbean. This contest gives voters 4 weeks to vote. You can vote once a day in each category. To vote, you can log on to www.best.com/awards/travel.
USA Today is a multi-platform news and information media company that reaches a combined 7 million readers daily and are leaders in a mobile application with more than 21 million downloads on mobile devices. Voting for the awards ends on the 1st of January 2024. This is news at 7 coming up. Woburn resident Johanse Charles's charge was upgraded to capital murder in connection with the Egmont shooting of Delvin Thomas. And Wendell Ledlow gets 6 years and 5 months for indecent assault, while Tevin Foray 11 years and 6 months for sexual offense with a minor. Stay with us.
At Ariza, we find ways to celebrate you. Little wins or bigger ones. Working hard and staying on track. Meet your need while saving for your dreams with our Cheers to You loan. Get up to $50,000, repayable in up to 10 years, and benefit from a lump sum saving when the loan is repaid. Live those dreams. Follow those steps. Take that leap of faith or invest in yourself. Make a toast. Lift a glass. Cheers to you. Join today and apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
It was the month before Christmas, the season of chaos, and Donna was worried she wasn't ready for Christmas. But she bundled her internet and mobile one day. Behold, a season of giveaways. Appliances to make over your home, laptops and burgers on phones, shopping sprees and cash galore for paying her bill and switching to more. What were the chances, Donna thought with a blush? Flo truly meant it when they said, Christmas is on us.
When you want to know what medicine is best for you,
Atlantic Health.
When you want to get the most affordable medical supplies,
check Atlantic Health.
When you want medicine delivered to your home,
check Atlantic Health.
That's right. All your answers are as close as Atlantic Health Pharmacy, your community pharmacy. And guess what? We offer 24-hour delivery service with free delivery in St. George's. Just call us. Our physical store is located in Parade, St. Paul's, opposite Anvil Supermarket. Open on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on weekends from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We offer a wide range of prescription medicines, herbal supplements, and medical supplies like vitamins, nebulizers, nebulizers, first aid kits, and scrubs. A pharmacist and doctor are always available to answer any questions you may have. Visit us or call 415-5660 and speak with our experienced team today. Atlantic Health Pharmacy, around the corner, ahead of the curve.
Christmas magical with 100% financing, no payment for 3 months, win cash prizes, and so much more.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Make your move with Quartz Ready Cash and get a payment holiday for the holidays. Plus, with your next Quartz Ready Cash loan, you can enter to win up to $20,000 cash, plus other fabulous prizes in the Ready Cash Mega Money Roadshow. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Fund your life your way with Quartz Ready Cash. Get $100 cash when you refer a friend to Quartz Ready Cash. The more friends you refer, the more cash in your hand. Apply now. Visit shopquartz.com. Make your move with a loan from Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Imagine a Christmas where you decide the gifts. Win exquisite furniture, delectable festive food, and a vibrant house facelift. The best part? You choose how much of each you desire, tailoring your perfect Christmas blend. Simply shop with us this festive season, and you could be one of many lucky winners. Whether you engage online, join our community events, or shop in store, multiple ways lead to winning. And every week, win delightful surprises just for being a part of our festive spirit. Real Value IGA Supermarket, where you tailor and we deliver the Christmas magic.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
You want to get an insight into your life? Are you willing to find astrological solutions? Master Shivrudra, the world's best psychic and spiritual healer with competency in other services too. He has guided many people who are going through a situation to find solutions to their problems and use astrological remedies for positivity. He provides services to get your ex-love back, negative energy removal, family problem solutions, health problem, and many more.
He located at Grenada STT, Georges. Call him or WhatsApp +1 for 735375939.
For a limited time, the NLA has dropped all of the 2X balls from the multi-X draw. This means that you, our valuable players, have greater chances of multiplying your winnings up to 5 times more in our 2X drop promotion. Yay! And that's not all. As an additional bonus, there will be fewer free play or FP balls to draw from too. Now you have more reasons to add multi-X to your playway bets. So, value your dreams, win your way, and multiply your winnings up to 5 times more in the NLA's 2X Dropped promotion. This promotion is extended to Saturday, December 30th, 2023. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back to the news at 7. 22-year-old Woburn resident Johanse Charles is now facing a charge of capital murder in connection with the Egmont shooting that occurred on Carnival Monday that claimed the life of 30-year-old Delvon Thomas and injured well-known businessman Linton Warwood. Details in this report.
This development follows the arrest and capital murder charge of 20-year-old Trinidadian national Israel Farrell approximately 2 weeks ago. Charles was initially arrested and charged with the offenses of abetment of capital murder, abetment to attempt to commit capital murder, possession of a controlled drug, and possession of ammunition some days after the fatal shooting incident. He is being represented in the matter by attorney Jerry Edwin, whose bail application in the High Court on the previous charges was strongly objected to by the Director of Public Prosecution.
The Director of Public Prosecutions at that point said that given the gravity of the offenses, the way that the perpetrators came into Grenada, he feared that Johanse would likely flee the jurisdiction. On that basis, the judge agreed with the DPP and denied him bail. It is almost trite to say that appealing the bail and even making a second application for bail now on the enhanced charges would really be making the DPP's case. And we're not in that position. What we want to do and what we will do is vigorously defend Johanse for his involvement.
Both Charles and Farrell are currently on remand at the Richmond Hill Prison. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
Drughead gets 6 years and 5 months for indecent assault. Earlier today, the St. George's High Court imposed a prison term of 6 years and 5 months to St. George's resident Wendell Ledlow, alias Drughead, for the offense of indecent assault. More in this Chrislina John report.
The sentence comes approximately 5 years and 7 months after 55-year-old Wendell Ledlow's arrest in connection with a disturbing incident that left a 72-year-old disabled female hospitalized for 3 days. Ledlow was 50 years old at the time of the May 13, 2018 incident that occurred at the home of the victim, who has since passed away. His defense was mitigated by attorney Jerry Edwin with assistance from attorney Henry Pariag, who informed the court that Ledlow was involved in a relationship with the now deceased woman.
My client was initially indicted on a charge of rape. However, after negotiations with the Director of Public Prosecution, the charge was reduced to indecent assault, and he pled guilty. Unfortunately, after a jury was impaneled to indecent assault, and that is what Justice Guilford sentenced him on today.
In handing down the sentence to the Williamson Road resident at the St. George's No. 1 High Court on Friday, Madam Justice Paula Guilford noted the crime committed against the elderly woman, condemning it as a cultural taboo within Grenadian society as well as abroad. She expressed the view that Ledlow, who was employed as her lone caretaker, took advantage of her trust. This was among the aggravating factors considered by the court, including that the victim was vulnerable, bedridden, and unable to take care of herself, along with the striking age difference between the two. Chrislina John, GBN News.
Meanwhile, a Belmont St. George man will spend the next 11 years and 6 months of his life behind bars for the offense of sexual intercourse with a minor and indecent assault. Here's another Nisha Paul report.
High Court Judge Madam Justice Paula Guilford handed down the sentence to 28-year-old Tevin Faray at the St. George's No. 1 High Court on Friday. Faray was arrested and charged with 1 count of indecent assault and 2 counts of sexual intercourse with a minor in connection with 2 separate incidents that occurred between April and May 2021 at Belmont and Spring St. George, respectively. Faray was given 9 years, 6 months, 3 weeks, and 4 days on the first count of sexual intercourse with a person above the age of 13 and below the age of 16, which will run concurrent to the 6-year, 2 months, 3 weeks, and 3-day sentence he received on the second count. These sentences will run consecutively with the 2 years, 4 months, 2 weeks, and 27-day sentence he received on the indecent assault charge. In handing down the sentence to Faray, who has 2 previous convictions of a similar nature, Justice Guilford held the view that he has a propensity to commit these types of offenses against young girls. She further noted that Faray also has 2 matters of a similar nature pending before the court. Attorney Edwin, who represented the now convicted man in the matter, expressed frustration with the number of sex-related crimes against minors coming before the court.
These issues of sexual assault on young school-age children, it means that we must do our educating at the first level of school, primary and secondary school. We need to educate. We must. In fact, I think it should be a requirement in the curriculum. I don't know what the name of such a class would be, but it must be a class on perhaps criminology, maybe within the civics area, but something so that the young men know that you cannot engage in sexual frolic with someone who is under 16. The court takes a very harsh, unrelenting look at these kinds of cases.
The offense of indecent assault carries a maximum penalty of 10 years. Sexual intercourse with a minor has a maximum penalty of 15 years imprisonment. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
Sandals La Source's toy drive takes center stage in tonight's GBN ISAW. It's time to take a peek through the GBN ISAW lens.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by ClearVision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. ClearVision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ClearVision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Featured in tonight's ISAW is footage from Sandals La Source toy drive for students of the St. Andrew Anglican Primary School and Calise Government School. Here are some highlights from the drive.
Toy drive. Anybody excited to get a toy? Yeah!
The children were ecstatic to receive their toys. We thank our citizen journalists for that heartwarming submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms. Still to come, Grenada Bikers Association continues its annual Christmas presentations. Stay with us.
VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs. Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Christmas, make all your wishes come true with Co-op Bank. Get 100% financing on new vehicles and up to $50,000 cash with discounted rates. No security required. Drive out in style. Make those home renovations. Treat your family and friends and get everything on your Christmas list this year. Apply today and you can be one of 5 lucky customers to win a shopping spree. Or how about some extra fuel for that new ride? And that's not all. Use our electronic banking channels to do transactions and win big. Have it all as you wish this Christmas with Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Megaforce Promotions.
This is the U.S. Secret Service. We have the ex-president on the line.
Hey, Waggy T, what's up? I'm doing great, Mr. President. Please call me Barack. Super Sunday. Sounds like it's going to be massive. Just want to say it's a wonderful thing you're doing for the people of Grenada. Keep up the good work. Thank you, sir.
Get ready for the biggest bingo event of the year as Megaforce Promotions presents its signature event, Super Sunday! Super Sunday Mega Bingo! Sunday, December 17th from 5 p.m. at the National Stadium. And this year you can win, wait for it, $140,000 in cash. We're talking cash only. Tickets are $60 for one or $100 for two. Free buses island-wide. Plus 50 bingo fans will get their Christmas packages. This will be the event of the year.
You gotta be mad to miss this.
Sunday, December 17th. Get ready for Super Sunday Mega Bingo.
Merry Christmas.
From the management and staff of Megaforce Promotions.
Michelle, pack your bags. We're going to Grenada.
Grenada, as we celebrate 50 years of independence.
I love my Grenada.
Made in Grenada presents the celebration of 50 years of Calypso.
Open me up into that night, honey.
One stage.
No, not so fast.
One show.
Music holding me.
Grenada's best Calypsonians performing Grenada's greatest hits. Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 6 p.m. sharp. Grenada National Stadium. More information coming soon.
When you did that play Peter Humphrey, she raised her hand and she tell me, Becky, no place sweeter than home.
Calling all royalty, Mackeson has something grand for you. Win prizes fit for a king with Mackeson's Legacy Collect the Crown promotion. Collect 4 original Mackeson crowns. Place them in an envelope with your contact details and drop them in specially marked boxes island-wide. Win a PlayStation 5, a 70-inch smart TV, a year's supply of Mackeson, cold hard cash, and more. With weekly draws streamed live on Facebook and aired on selected radio stations. Win with Mackeson. You must be 18 or older to participate. Other terms and conditions apply. Mackeson, there's only one king. Drink responsibly.
Like
family. It's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
With a vacation, boy.
This Christmas, Digicel is here to make your Christmas wishes come true. With our Wishmas promotion, giving you more of what you want and what truly matters to you. So, what are you wishing for?
I want real money.
A PS5. So what are you waiting for? Switch, activate, pay your bill, sign up, and share your wishes with us at digicelgrenada.com.
Santa, all I want for Christmas is a brand new iPhone.
Our holiday elves are working tirelessly to bring your wishes to life.
Could do that new kitchen now, boy.
Make this Christmas truly unforgettable with Digicel. Win weekly shopping sprees as we sprinkle more joy and happiness in your life. Merry Christmas from Digicel, where wishes come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Welcome back to News at 7. It's that time of the year when people make an extra effort to bring smiles to the faces of children. The Grenada Bikers Association continues to do so with their annual Christmas gift presentations to various institutions. Rena Perry-Thomas tells us more in this report.
More than 60 children from the Father Maligan's Home for Boys, Queen Elizabeth, and Bel Air Home in St. George were gifted with Christmas presents and participated in fun-filled activities over the weekend. The annual event, organized by the Grenada Bikers Association, aims to share love and joy with children who are in children's home on the island during the Christmas season. Representatives from all 3 homes agreed that the event is one that the children look forward to every year.
My impression concerning the Bikers Initiative is it's a very good initiative because the children always look forward to that event, and especially whereby they all can bond together, because some of them, they have their siblings in different homes, and when they come together and they all can meet, they really look forward to that. So I think it's a very good initiative, and I hope they continue doing it for the homes.
I'm always happy to be here because this is an event that the children look forward to every year. They meet, the 3 homes come together, and the children get to, play and meet each other and stuff like that, have fun, have food, and then Santa comes, they look forward to that. Santa comes and give the gifts. So all children look forward to that. And this is one of the parties that is constant every year.
A good gesture, and the boys really appreciate that, looking forward for this every year. And I can say that we really appreciate it on a staff point of view. We appreciate it, and we want to say thank you to the organizers and all those that have a part to do with this this wonderful event.
President of the association, Lorenzo Celestin, said the event, dubbed the Children's Christmas Frolic by the Bikers Association, has been running for over 16 years. He said funds for the event are generated from fundraising activities held by the association during the year.
To do an event like that, we use our funds from our fundraising throughout the year, and we get people to partner with us to be a part of it, to donate certain items towards this venture, and that's what make it a success. But this year was a bit challenging because in that, seeing that it's early in December is the event, we struggled with toys. Most of the stores in town didn't have toys early, and it had people who donate toys to us towards the children in specific homes. So it was a bit challenging for us, but God made it that we were able to get all the gifts in time for all 60 children this year.
The president thanked all who contributed to the event and hopes that more will come on board to support the annual cause.
I'd like to thank all the homes and the children for coming out and for enjoying the evening, and the people who partner with us to make this possible also. And we look forward to seeing bigger and better for 2024.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Stay with us, your regional and international news after this break.
Healthcare pharmacies have catered for all the early shoppers. So, start your Christmas shopping now and avoid the rush. Visit Gittins Healthcare pharmacies for your gift sets, toys for the children, hair care and body care products, along with your prescription and over-the-counter medication. Shop early and avoid the Christmas rush at Gittins Healthcare pharmacies. Central Depredin Street, Guab, the corner of Victoria and Jubilee Street, Grenville, and Wall Street, Grand Anse.
So it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Triland State of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matterson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico Pretty Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
Calling all royalty, Mackeson has something grand for you. Win prizes fit for a king with Mackeson's Legacy Collect the Crown promotion. Collect 4 original Mackeson crowns, Place them in an envelope with your contact details and drop them in specially marked boxes island-wide. Win a PlayStation 5, a 70-inch smart TV, a year's supply of Macasson, cold hard cash, and more. With weekly draws streamed live on Facebook and aired on selected radio stations. Win with Macasson. You must be 18 or older to participate. Other terms and conditions apply. Macasson. There's only one king. Drink responsibly.
Grenada. We get set for the Camahorn Folk Festival 2023. 3 days of song, drums, music, and everything else that defines us as a people. December 8th to the 10th, 3 days of fun-filled activities such as bus terminal. Day 1, December 8th, opening ceremony, flambeau march, and a host of cultural items. Day 2, Saturday the 9th, it's all day. Breakfast from 6 a.m., beach activities, traditional mass, music night, featuring some of the Caribbean's legend, Lord Nelson, along with Pink Panther, you know them misprint me, Boise, Woodsman Kelly, Lady Cinti, and more. Day 3, Sunday, December 10th, Folk Night, as we welcome La Catco Dance Company from Jamaica, traditional drumming, school folk choir, folk dancing, and embedded into the Camahorn Folk Festival on Saturday and Sunday. To buy local expo, organized by the Ministry of Trade. So grab your friends, the entire family, and head on to the Sutters Bus Terminal for the Camahorn Folk Festival 2023. Brought to you by the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports, and Culture.
Something legendary stirs on the horizon.
Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie.
Saturday, December 23rd, the National Cricket Stadium. A night unlike any other. Can you feel it? From the heart of reggae, rising like a phoenix, the unmatched, the unparalleled Sizzla. But hold on, who else will be on the stage? Can you guess? It's a reggae explosion inside a December to remember. The suspense will lift and history will be made. Are you ready to be part of the legend that is Sizzla?
Good evening, sporting fans. It's exciting news for cricket fans in Grenada as international cricket returns to the Grenada National Stadium after a 3-year hiatus. The West Indies cricket team is set to take on England in 2 T20 matches on December 14th and 16th. The Grenada Cricket Association has reported that preparation work on the venue is progressing as planned, and they are confident that the stadium will be in top shape in time for the arrival of both teams on December 12th. The England team, led by Captain Jos Buttler, is expected in Grenada on Tuesday. The full squad includes Rehan Ahmed, Moeen Ali, Gus Atkinson, Harry Brook, Sam Curran, Ben Duckett, Will Jacks, Liam Livingston, Timal Mills, Adil Rashid, Phil Salt, Reece Topley, John Turner, and Chris Wokes. On the West Indies side, Shea Hope will captain the team with Alzari Joseph as his deputy. The 15-man squad also includes Alec Athanaze, Yannick Karia, Casey Carty, Roston Chase, Matthew Ford, Shimron Hetmeyer, Brandon King, Gudakesh Moti, Keon Otley, Shafane Rutherford, Romario Shepherd, O'Shane Thomas, and Shane Dowrick, who has withdrawn from the tour. Before the start of the 5-match T20 series, West Indies will play their final ODI in Barbados on Saturday. The T20 series will commence in Barbados, with Grenada hosting matches 2 and 3 on December 14th and 16th. The final 2 T20 matches will take place at the Brian Lara Stadium in Trinidad on December 19th and 21st. St. Lucia has recognized the need for a significant change in its approach to sports, especially with a focus on enhancing the performance of athletes. Kenson Casimir, St. Lucia's sports minister, acknowledges the rapidly changing landscape of sports, where modern science and technology play a crucial role in achieving success. Casimir's statement emphasizes the importance of investing in more sporting facilities and implementing high-performance programs. These initiatives are essential to provide athletes with the necessary resources, training, and technical support needed to compete at the global level successfully.
I'm a minister who's believed strongly in programming, and so you would see very early in 2024 the commencement of a high-performance cricket program in St. Lucia, where we select between 10 and 15 of the best cricketers and put them in a comprehensive program that includes physical fitness, mental strength, emotional strength, financial planning, and the holistic development of the cricketer. We're doing the very same thing with Stuart Charles and Bollock in football, and in track and field we are looking to do the same thing.
Moving now to tennis, it's great news for tennis fans. Rafael Nadal has confirmed he will return to competitive tennis at the Brisbane International after almost a year out with injury. The former world number one, 37, has been out of action since injuring his hip flexor in a second-round defeat at January's Australian Open. He has previously said he plans to retire at the end of 2024. After a year away from competition, it's time to come back, he said in a video posted on social media. He said, and quote, "I will be in Brisbane the first week of January. I'll see you there," end quote. The Brisbane International will help Nadal prepare for the Australian Open, the first major of the year, which Nadal won in 2009 and 2022. The 22-time Grand Slam champion has been sidelined since his defeat by Mackenzie McDonald in Melbourne and underwent surgery in June. Tennis enthusiasts are undoubtedly looking forward to seeing Nadal back on the court and competing at the highest level once again. That's news. Stay with us for your regional and international news. And now for your regional and international news. Oil companies working under concessions in Guyana's Essequibo region are encouraged to pay no heed to the ultimatum issued by Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro to withdraw their operations. During a press conference at the office of the president on Thursday, Vice President Dr. Barrett Jagdeo said these companies are operating legally and the government will defend the territory's sovereignty. On December 5th, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro announced administrative measures to annex Essequibo and give investors 3 months to exit Essequibo's exclusive economic zone. He has also ordered the state oil company to issue licenses to begin extracting crude in the area. The Venezuelan president also announced a proposal to the Venezuelan National Assembly for the approval of an organic law in defense of Essequibo. However, Vice President Jagdeo said these laws have no bearing on international law. Dr. Jagdeo highlighted that given Venezuela's current economic standing, the government there has no grounds to announce organic laws or social care plans for Guyana's Essequibo region. The vice president reassured persons living in the border communities that the government would spare no efforts to protect Guyana and its people and urged them not to worry unnecessarily. The International Court of Justice, ICJ, has issued a binding order on Venezuela to refrain from taking any action that would jeopardize Guyana's current control over the Essequibo region. The current status quo has its basis in the 1899 Tribunal Award, which determined the boundary line between Venezuela and British Guyana. Further afield, foreign ministers from the Middle East will meet with U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken in Washington. The Biden administration says Israel needs to do more to protect civilians. More in this Al Jazeera report.
At the White House, defiance as the calls grow to stop the suffering in Gaza.
Look, we certainly share the concerns that so many of others have concerned, including the Secretary General, about the humanitarian situation in Gaza. Name me one more nation, any other nation, that's doing as much as the United States to alleviate the pain and suffering of the people of Gaza. You can't.
But aid is not quite the same as using its influence on Israel to stop the targeting of civilians. The U.S. made clear it did not want the Israeli military using the same level of force in the south of Gaza as it did in the north, only to be ignored.
It is imperative, it remains imperative, that Israel put a premium on civilian protection. And there does remain a gap between exactly what I said when I was there, the intent to protect civilians, and the actual results that we're seeing on the ground.
The U.S. Secretary of State says Israel should improve how it communicates safe areas, allowing more time for people to get there from a broader area, and that they need to be able to access food, medicine, and water when they arrive. And progressive members of Congress continue to protest, calling for a permanent ceasefire and accusing Israel of war crimes.
The targeting of civilians is a war crime. The targeting of medical facilities is a war crime. The starvation and the withholding of water and electricity is a war crime. The collective punishment of 2.3 million people is a war crime, and we refuse to be silent.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken announced that he is going to have some visitors on Friday. The foreign ministers, we believe, from Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Egypt, Jordan, and the Palestinian Authority are going to be in Washington. They are going to meet together. We believe they will likely have a press conference and then come here to the State Department to speak with the secretary. So if there's going to be any significant pushback on the U.S.'s full-throated support of Israel, it will likely come from them. Patty Culhane, Al Jazeera at the State Department.
Still with international news, the European Union remains divided on the war. Some countries support Israel's offensive, while others say it's disproportionate. But the failure to come up with a united position is damaging the EU's standing on the international stage. More in this report.
On a trip to the Gulf earlier this week, French President Emmanuel Macron called for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and questioned Israel's endgame. A change of tone from the start of the war when Paris unequivocally backed Israel.
I think we're at a point where the Israeli authorities are going to have to define their objective and desired goal more precisely. What is the total destruction of Hamas? And does anyone think it's possible?
While France's position has shifted in recent weeks, that of some other EU member states has not. The Israel-Gaza war has divided the bloc and its top institutions. Although the EU has agreed on condemning Hamas's October 7th attack, it has failed to find a collective response to subsequent Israeli attacks that have killed thousands of Palestinians, including children. Countries including Austria, the Czech Republic and Germany staunchly defend Israel.
You have to understand that in the DNA of every democratic politician in Germany is that we say never again. Germany was responsible for the Shoah, for the Holocaust. So we have a very great responsibility towards the security of Israel.
But some countries, including Belgium, Ireland and Spain, criticize Israel's response as disproportionate. This Spanish MEP says Israel should be sanctioned and its leaders brought before the International Criminal Court.
We are calling for diplomatic, economic, commercial and military relations between the EU and Israel to be severed, and an embargo on the purchase and sale of weapons.
For nearly 2 years, the EU has been united on Ukraine, but its inability to speak with one voice when it comes to the war on Gaza is damaging its reputation as a foreign policy player.
The Europeans have tried for over a year to win the support of the global South for its stance on Ukraine on the basis of commitment to universal norms like international law. But when we show that we are, in another conflict, in this conflict, not so committed to the same norms, then we undermine our position.
2 months into the conflict, the EU's become more vocal about the suffering in Gaza. It has increased humanitarian aid for Palestinians, and the EU's foreign policy chief has called on Israel to respect international law, something the bloc failed to do early on. But as long as member states remain divided, the bloc's ability to influence what happens next in the Middle East is likely to be diminished. Natasha Butler, Al Jazeera, Brussels.
That was your regional and international news. A recap of the headlines is next. Recapping the headlines, Save the Camahon Park Committee member welcomes the merging of Camahon Park and Rivera site to create Grenada's National Park. Passport holders satisfied with government's decision to extend the lifespan for adult passports from 5 to 10 years. And Woburn resident Johanse Charles charged upgraded to capital murder in connection with the Egmont shooting. Regionally, oil companies operating in Essequibo urged to ignore Venezuela's ultimatum. Internationally, Middle East foreign ministers set to meet Blinken. And in sports, international cricket returns to Grenada. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I am Beverly Telesford. That's the news. Good night.